Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot and welcome to your full moon reading for May 2020. So that's full moon in Scorpio, 17 degrees Scorpio. I won't spend a lot of time discussing the full moon because there is a lot of very good videos out there. There's also a lot of information involved with this full moon. So what I will point to is that it may well present an opportunity for the revelation of hidden feelings, whether it's yours or somebody else's. And it may well be a resolution of any emotional issues that started or that rose their heads rather around the recent new moon. I'm Cancer rising and I've had an incredibly angsty couple of weeks with all sorts of questions being brought to my attention. Now this is a bulk introduction, as they always are on my full moon, so there's a timestamp down below if you want to watch more than one of these, and I advise that you do. You want to watch your sun, your moon and your rising. The rising more important than any of them, and the timestamp will take you straight past all of this blurb. If you don't know what your moon and rising sign is, there is a link down below to get yourself a free birth chart, and I highly recommend doing that. Now, as I say, the full moon is at 17 degrees Scorpio, 17 degrees 19 minutes. So I'm going to read out the inside degree image for this degree, which is actually, I'm going to read out Scorpio 18, because the degrees go from 0 to 29, but inside degrees go from 1 to 30. And I've noticed that people always seem to read out the degree before. I really like this degree here. People holding hands around a table. One candle is burning in the middle of the table. Intimate depths of camaraderie. Forces joined by spirit call. Gathering in the name of a greater vision. Pooling resources. Tapping what each does best, both inside the self and in soul links with others. Avid to combine forces. The drive to fuse. Passion, desire, intent, a surge of power. Being hugely drawn to consume separativeness and to attain unity and wholeness. A path or journey that will put you through every test and trial imaginable. Fierce resolve. And encountering shadows and dissipation so thunderous and multiplex that it will take everything it has inside to see this one through. And yes, full moon in Scorpios are always quite passionate. In good ways and in bad ways. As I said, hidden feelings coming to the surface. Now in the description below there is a link to a Facebook group where you can see where I post astrology videos about the full moon, for example, from a lot of the good astrologers on YouTube. There's an inbox there so you can contact me directly for a reading if you wish. Don't forget that there is a timestamp down there to get past all this blurb. But lastly, before I bring the cards up, I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed and contacted me and commented and liked and possibly shared. I've got no ideas about the shares. So far, it has really helped the channel. I'm glad I can be of service, and yeah, keep in touch, keep commenting. It's nice to receive the feedback, so thank you very much, everybody. And with no further ado, I'll bring up the cards. And hello, Pisces rising and moon after the timestamp. Now, I think this can easily be summed up as no new beginnings for you, Pisces. However, as dire as that sounds, this is good news. I feel like there is a new beginning that's on offer for you that you believe will give some form of redemption and justice, but you're going to it, you would be tempted to go to it for the wrong reasons. You have to examine your actions very carefully before you proceed. Just to explain the gods and goddesses, so working against you we have Eos, goddess of the dawn, with new beginnings. Vulcan, who translates as Hephaestus, with inventiveness. Maman Brigitte with redemption. She is a Haitian justice goddess. Typhoeus, who I think is the Typhon, with fear. And Kali, again, with fear. But supporting you, it's all about strength and endurance and staying on the path. We have Heracles with strength, Apollo with inquiry, Cailleach with endurance, Hermes with journey, Kuan Yin with compassion, And from the Oracle of Heaven and Hell, we have Al with transformation and the threat being ambitious with making mistakes. So what I'm seeing from all of this, and this is before I deal with the 3 tarot cards that jumped out while I was doing the tarot shuffle, it looks like there's a new beginning that's being dangled in front of you, or a new beginning that you're contemplating. That way is a trap. There is something that you've been committed to already, and I think that you should continue on with that commitment. We have Heracles with strength. As you know, he persevered on through his 12 labours. We have Calliope with endurance, and the book says nice things about her. She was archetypal survivor of Gaelic origin, one of the first revered goddesses on record. The Veiled One resided high on cliff tops and was associated with wet and windy weather, says that Pisces element of water again. She endured all things, outliving all those around her. Remember that we are the 12th sign of the zodiac. We are the end of the zodiac. Those other signs, we have theoretically lived those lives. Outliving all those about her, epitomising the circle of life through the seasons. For without her enforced dormancy on the earth, there could be energy left for spring and summer to follow. So, yes, she talks about survival. She talks about keeping going. Whereas Mount Bridget is offering some form of redemption for something I don't think you've done, something that you are feeling guilty of or feeling scared of, and you're wanting to jump into this new option, and you're jumping into the new option for the wrong reasons, because we have the Typhon with fear and Kali with fear. So basically fear, you know, and fear is never for life-changing decisions to launch on a whole new beginning. Fear is not a good reason. You know, desire of I want to go that way, or I feel guided to go that way, that's a good reason. Going, let me get away from here, is not a good reason to head off to a new destination without necessarily considering that destination, because this is what both of these cards suggest, is think through your actions carefully before you proceed. You don't need to go on a new beginning, but there is a journey coming to you, a journey coming that ends in transformation through your own efforts, through your own examination of everything. Apollo, god of light, god of prophecy, god of truth, and also looking like a really badass archer on this particular card, which is not a depiction of Apollo that I'm used to, but I can see in the legends. But you've been given your dream already. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups that fell out of the tarot deck, followed by the Ace of Cups. It was like, almost like she's stood there going, look at my Holy Grail. My Holy Grail is Ace. I'm going to follow this Holy Grail. And that's you. And I think Queen of Cups is Pisces, isn't it? I have to double check on that. But it matures into the Ace of Cups. There is, and also, interestingly, that cross at the top, there is a passion and a love and a faith in what it is that you are doing. There is compassion in what you are doing. You are doing what you have been doing for the right reasons, because it feels like the most loving thing to do. So things will start changing soon enough, because transformation is on offer. We have the Angel Prince of the South. Well, 2 angel energies dropped out for you. The guardian angel of maturity is I take responsibility, I also develop my strength. And that's very much what I was talking about with consider your next actions very, very carefully, because what these cards imply is that you are on the right path already, so stick to it. Don't get distracted by shiny new beginnings when you've put so much work into what you've been working towards already. And then we have the Angel Prince of the South. I let go of all pain and tension as I float in the sea of divine love. South also can represent winter, if I remember correctly. although that makes no sense, it being in the Northern Hemisphere, but hey ho, that's what springs to mind. So I'm going to go with that, even though I think it's wrong. But I'm going to go with that. Yeah, you have been through a winter. Kaliak is the one that'll, and I doubt I've pronounced her name correctly, is the one who definitely affirms this. But with investigation, with inquiry, the sun is coming and rebirth is coming. Right, let's see what the tarot have got to say. Is that the right way up? Yeah. Okay, so firstly, this new beginning. Oh, this new beginning looks absolutely lovely. But it means that you are going to have to invent new ways of doing things which involve cutting out the old ways. Whereas, yeah, it's almost, there's a fear of commitment and a fear of home, whatever that means. Like the foundations that you're on at the moment, is it because you're not comfortable with stable ground? Whereas the, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, the path that you've already been on, it's been slow progress, but you have been transforming. And believe me, you can survive long enough for your ships to start to come in. There is a new beginning coming that comes out, and see, I told you, that, you know, that comes out of your own efforts of what you've been doing already. You know, so you have to act out of compassion to take advantage of this new beginning. There are some dreams that you're going to have to drop. And I feel that one of them is this shiny new beginning that's being offered you at the moment that really, if it's based on a level of fear, do you really, really want to go there? So, if this means anything to you, Pisces, which I hope it does, I'm going to have to rewatch this through when I edit it, that's for sure. But if it means anything to you, Pisces, comment down below and press the like and subscribe buttons while you're down there, eh? Join the Facebook group. You can see what readings and astrology videos I post next. Not me, astrology, by the way. I am not an astrologer. But also you can contact me there for a personal reading if you want one. And there will be readings coming out by the weekend or towards the weekend. I just don't know what they are yet because I've got a whole list of things to choose from. Okay. Good luck. Remember, a shiny new beginning isn't necessarily what you need right now. Cheers.